about too much more because, I mean, everybody's discussed it to death.
When we're talking about, when we're talking about Ucal, we'll talk about 2018. When we're talking about Blank, we'll talk about 2020 over in Japan. As we've got a bit of a flash in here as Croco just going to be obliterated. Samira locks down the dragon, and I don't know why Croco stood there. Actually, CS advantage despite what has looked like some lane control that Summit's been able to pick up. As we're going to have a look at this once
he
again.
He should have been able to get out.
See whether I was right in being confused.
Yeah, I definitely think he should have been able to get out there. He got stunned as Zeus came in with the Zenith Blade, but perhaps just being a little bit too greedy on waiting for that one. He pieces and even could try to hold that thought.
Oh, yeah, speaking of being cut to pieces, the Unstoppable Force is going to be stoppable, unfortunately, because... And getting towards that Trinity Force very, very quickly as well, where he will have that huge damage spike. Ucal running away from Summit here. As you can see, Zeus off to the side. It's a bit of a bait here set up. Gravity Field is fantastic. His Summit's going down incredibly low. The Emperor's Divide wasn't actually great. Sort of regrouped KT for them as Summit will burn down. But in the end, 2,000 gold is the lead for KT, but like you say, Live Sandbox being able to secure the Drake earlier is going to be helpful. Hextech Ultimatum here towards the top side as Summit says, I'm in a move. So as time goes on and, 10 minutes into the future, I'm going to hold that thought as Doran going down to about half health, has to flash to get himself out. Croco right over there, and Hextech Ultimatum, he's going to burn. Well, we'll see how this one's going to go. Solar Flare comes in as Summit has to flash away. Unstoppable Force just does absolutely nothing as Ucal takes down the Rockman. The Infernal Drake's joining in on this fight now as Effort will be going down. Blank picks up that kill. Croco secures the Drake.
They're actually going to make a play around Baron because there's no vision here whatsoever for Live Sandbox. They're slowly finding out about this, but this is going to be a long walk to the Baron pit. They might just be too late.
Yeah, well, we'll see whether this is going to be something they commit to. You can see Samira's walking from base, just not going to be there. Blank's going to secure the Baron. And Summit, he's gone down extraordinarily low. The headbutt pulse doesn't really work, but at least the Unstoppable Force gets some work done. But the Rock is going to immediately fall down. Effort now also, that will is looking far more breakable than it wanted to be. Blank.
An insane lead now for KT. And there's just no vision here whatsoever. And all you have to do if you're KT is verify that with some sweepers. And look at that, they put 2 control wards down here. It's like the team fight here is almost inconsequential. Summit does finally get his ult off. He goes in and gets some knockups, but the damage output again is too much. And not everybody was here on time. And 2 control wards, verify, okay.
Yeah, and he's also a Lilia that does damage, This isn't going to be the more supportive variety that we saw yesterday as Root. He's going down extraordinarily low. Ucal just going to fight him out, and that is looking too difficult. Summit can possibly solo ult him, but decides instead to try and make his way out. Not really doing too much there as Hybrid just gets rid of the Malphite, and it feels like this game very close to over. Effort.
I don't want to say incorrectly as oh god.
Hybrid just avoids the Emperor's Divide so beautifully with the supercharger. Oh my goodness. Just not very optimistic that that is going to mean that they have any chance in this game.
Watch this again.
We're gonna have a look at this one more time. Hybrid, I believe, just landed a
W hits
and then pressed up.
And then Fate goes too far away from the turret, so he's going in. I don't even think if the Emperor Divide hits under turret, it's an Azir turret, I don't even...
Well, this Baron's going down very low. Live Sandbox look like they want to try and get a fight here. Collateral damage, not going to quite make it work.
Okay!
The Emperor's Divide that we wanted to see, but do they actually have enough items to fight this squad as Doran does have a big old shield. Zeus is in here as well. Ucal very, very healthy, and he just goes through. That death ray is so aptly named as he picks up a double now. Doran gets on in there. The triple kill for Ucal. He still had a stopwatch, ladies and gentlemen, and Blank comes back in just to steal away the kill. And that will be the ace, and that's going to be the game.
Yeah, that was a example of what happens if the engage goes well for Live Sandbox. If that had happened maybe 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, this could look like a different game. But unfortunately, even with the perfect engage, the damage output is way too high. Ucal didn't even have to use his Zhonya's until the end of the fight.
Yeah, the very, very end. And now, as the Nexus turrets are going down, Wolf, what is 706? What's that area code?
I think that might actually be Georgia.
Because that's a much bigger one. And Effort's going to come through, doesn't even get to die as the Nexus is going to beat him to it.